With a steady hand and his eyes fixed firmly on his brush, Raven James is going through therapy.
The red signifies of love, joy and fury.
But there's no couch and no counselor, just crimson red paint, a tiny brush, and his canvas. A drum made of elk hide given as a gift.
I thought I'd paint on it just to bring it to life a little bit more.
For Raven, his art is his therapy, an outlet to dealing with life's challenges and a way to help him fight his addiction to alcohol, a battle he's been struggling with since he was just 14.
I became pretty much involved into it on a recreational basis, and I've chose mainly alcohol over my family, and basically it led to me being homeless over the years.
It was almost by accident that Raven discovered his artistic gift, a boring day as a teenager spent living on a farm with no cable and no video games.
I went outside and I had a piece of paper and I sketched the house that we were living in, so I guess I drew it pretty well, and I showed my father when he got back, and he encouraged me to continue doing artwork.
Eventually, the 33-year-old's addiction to alcohol led him to the streets of Duncan and then Victoria. For 5 years, he slept on friends' couches, in shelters and recovery houses, but all the while he continued to draw and paint.
Even when I was living on the streets, that's what the kind of the thing that kept me going. It was kept my spirits up, and a lot of the workers encouraged me to keep on with my artwork.
And for the past year, Raven has been living here at Camas Gardens, an affordable, supportive housing complex run by Pacifica Housing. And in the courtyard, he's putting the final touches on his latest piece of work.
It's a whale design, orca, a killer whale, but I have a raven. It's affiliated onto the fin, and an eagle also on the other side of the fin.
And Raven will be able to show off his talent because his art is on display here at Island Blue in Victoria. 2 of his pieces, along with art from other Pacifica Housing residents, will be here until the end of the month.
This is a great way for people to get together and feel like, yeah, I'm part of a community here, and we're taking part in an event together, whether it's down at Island Blue where they get to look at the work that they've created and see it on display, or just in the process of making that art.
There are 4 Pacifica-run facilities in Victoria, and all of them offer art programs. Ones Shannon McLeod says have turned into therapeutic programs for many of the residents.
It's also a great way to kind of share and connect, because sometimes that's difficult for people, like anybody, so especially when it's involving personal struggles.
And she says the programs are making a difference, something she sees in every class she's a part of.
It's changing the way that people engage. Like, everyone's very supportive because everyone knows that it takes a lot to be able to share your work and put it out there and be vulnerable for other people to look at it, critique it.
The art on display at Island Blue is for sale, and all of the proceeds go back to the artist. And there are other ways you can help. Pacifica Housing will gladly accept donations of art supplies so their programs can continue to help change lives. In Victoria, I'm Nikki Ewanyshyn for The Daily.